present myself. Yes, that's a little hard because I don't really like to talk about myself. I rather talk about my work or my artwork and so on. But yeah, why not?
I'm Tina Pereko. I'm a general manager of Slovenian company Orion Plus and owner of Medvode pole dance studio.
I'm Ursha. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Kamenj. I studied linguistics, but now I am a dancer, tourist guide, a teacher, a mentor. Probably something else that I forgot.
My name is Dasha. I work for Pfizer.
I'm Ines Kučar. I'm a journalist working on Slovenian national television. I do a consumer show called Kuda.
Medvode studio. I'm also the instructor and leading all the business.
My name is Natasha. I'm Oriental dance teacher.
I'm Ines Iskra. My profession is teacher or professor. I finished faculty of sports.
My most important thing that I'm proud of is I'm playing drums since I was 14 in a heavy metal band called Metal Steel. We released 6 albums and we toured a few European countries. And the music is the most important thing that definitely defines me as a person.
Now I work as a coordinator and organizer of cultural programs.
I'm the organizer of Art of Pole Dance. It's an international pole dance competition, and also organizer of 4 successful pole dance exhibitions.
I live quite active or sporty life. I've been trained cross-country skiing for about 15 years. So I work in sports, in sport hall. All my family likes sports, so I'm a sporty girl.
I was studying fashion design and fashion textile design. So yeah, I graduated in 2004. Then I opened my firm and I was working a lot of area in art, cultural designing and organization of events.
The common definition of success nowadays, I think, is financial success.
I think I was grown up with this very stereotypical idea of what success is. So getting a good education, getting a good job afterwards, getting married, have kids.
I think that success would be that first you're doing something that you like, you're proud of it. Okay, also of course financially, if you manage or if you really succeed big time in, let's say, international sphere.
You have to have a great education and have a high-paid job.
Maybe even to combine, your dreams and financial success, which I also agree it's the best.
As I was growing up, I think I discovered that this is not necessarily my definition of success.
This general definition would be some desire to achieve the goal you have in your life, but my opinion is that every individual has his own definition about what success is to him.
For example, Slovenia is such a small community, society, that when somebody says that it's really successful just in Slovenia, it seems a bit funny to me because it's like a little village or something, or maybe a big city in some other country.
The perfect definition of success would be to be successful in your own field, like really doing your dream job, and this dream job brings you financial success. I mean, not financial in the sense of wealth, but financial in the sense of being financially independent.
I think that happiness, if you work something that makes you happy, that is success, I think. Not just how many prizes you achieve or I don't know, or how rich you are. I think that happiness and self-motivation is the most important.
I think the success comes when you're pursuing the things that you love, that you're actually doing them because you love them, not because you want money or other things. Those come with it.
I'm not that big goal oriented, so for me it's a success if I'm doing something I like, if I'm good at it, and if I enjoy it, let's say, and if people consider what I'm doing also, that I'm doing a good job.
For me, I think the success would mean more like a balance between financial stability and enjoying my life, doing things I want to do for a hobby or for a job.
Do your business with your passion. It will make you happy. It will make you fulfill some things that you couldn't achieve if you were doing it for other reasons.
I think in the future, the meaning of success will be, this ikigai, if you know this Japanese word ikigai, like really do your passion, transform your passion into your living.
Everywhere we can find success or successful people. On every area, in every age of people.
I feel successful, actually not successful, but maybe blessed, that I can do what I want to do. And that my family supports me. Okay, if I take out my father, for him the only success is financial success.
I never bothered with a question like if I am successful or not, but the only thing that mattered to me was always to stay true to myself, to live my life to the fullest, to work with people and to work with the things I love, and at the end to always follow my inner feelings.
I'm healthy. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a wonderful man. I don't need anything more. I have a job. I am happy.
Feeling successful because I'm achieving things that I never thought I would. I was having a low self-esteem, and I was going all the time out of my comfort zone, challenging myself, educating myself with the business knowledge, how to run a studio, and so on.
I think if you had asked me that few years ago, I would say I don't feel successful, but now I probably do. I've never said it before. I think I am successful in a way that I'm starting to find a balance between all the different aspects of my life. The first big success was, of course, figuring out what I want to do for a living. What I want to do for the rest of my life, who I want to spend my life with, things like that. And this for me is a success. And of course, financial stability will come as well in time.
I mean, at least business-wise, I'm doing what I really like and want, and there's not a lot of people who get the opportunity to do that. Mm-hmm. So I find that really cool. I think I'll be very successful when I have the time to do everything I do and still have time for my friends. That's actually a very important thing, I think, today about success, that you manage to have time for yourself, and in this field I still have to work on it.
For me, it's okay that I found a balance between private and working. A lot of time it's connected because when you work in culture or art, you do with your emotions and you bring your emotions into work. So somehow everything is connected.
The obstacles that I faced while trying to reach my goal was, I think, mostly just this vision that I had in my mind of what everybody thinks success should be. And this resulted in me not paying attention in myself, in my desires.
The only obstacle was always just me and myself and I, nothing else.
I know that no job is perfect. We will have problems, sometimes more, sometimes less, but I think that somewhere in the middle, that is happiness or success.
My self-esteem, lack of knowledge about business, about leadership, the prejudges about pole dance. It's not easy. It was not easy. Nowadays it's much more better, but it was a hard way to come here.
Like business-wise, we had, like me and my friend had this idea about doing the consumer show for years, you know, but there was nobody that would listen to us and say, yeah, you're right, we really need a consumer show. So it was like, first we had to find people that would listen to us and appreciate the idea. Then it was hard to do the team that would do it, to make it as it is today also, because of course different people have different ideas and tell you what they think you should do or not. Right now, at least business-wise, again for my show, I think it would be success if we would go prime time and had more time. And there's so many obstacles on our way. There's so many people who think that it's okay where we are and we have enough time. And I think we have so much more to say and so much bigger audience to reach, wider audience to reach that. So we're still working on it.
My obstacles to reach goals was actually that I wasn't listening to myself. Somehow I felt that I have to do something differently, but I didn't do it.
Self-motivation, I don't know, maybe some illness, maybe some bad people or something, but after all, I think that on the end you are alone and you can make by yourself if you are strong, if you have a big motivation and so on.
Even if you leave your dream job, even if you do what you like to do, you have to know that there will be obstacles.
How did I overcome my obstacles? Slowly, I think, and with a lot of work and with a lot of thinking what it is that I wanted to do.
I guess I was lucky to have people around me that gave me the support and the motivation I needed in the times of need. We all have them.
I think that the obstacles are always there through all the stages of your life, but in different shapes. And that you need to just learn from it, because at the end they're never as hard as you thought that they are in the beginning.
Fighting every day.
I work a lot on myself. I do also meditation. How to become calmer and better person, not to be distracted with each obstacle or with each negative thing that comes in your way. And I've been dealing with that for all my life, or let's say for last 20 years.
It's still a process, so it's not finished yet, I think, because what we learn at a young age reflects on us for our whole life, I think.
Mostly with sports, I would say. I need sports because this is my therapy, my anti-stress therapy.
I came over these obstacles about me and thinking only one way, and now when I think 2, 3, 4 ways or 3, 4 perspectives, then I know and we found together the right way.
It's hard to be a woman in Slovenia. But I think it's a common thing all the way, everywhere. We are judged how we look, how we are. We are always feeling pressured about our looks and our achievements.
How does it feel to be a woman in Slovenia? So yeah, like, success-wise, I would say it's it is different than being a man. I see it every day.
It's hard to be recognized as a woman in a business world.
If I'll be too critical, I'll get a lot of men who say that I'm just making it up. I think that women in Slovenia are still not as appreciated as men. I think that there are still not as many directors, women directors, or like important decision makers in companies that are females. I think that still, a lot of times they just say, "Oh, don't listen to her. She's a woman," or something. We're still, our opinion is not always appreciated as much. Fortunately, things are going better and are changing. So I think that in time we'll get there. But I think we still have to talk about it a lot, because it's not a fact. We are not equal, it's not a fact that we are paid enough. For example, in television business, where there's a lot of women anchors and journalists, it's much harder for women to prove themselves than if you're a man and a male anchor. So there's still a lot of place for improvement.
Now that I'm mostly self-employed, it's a little bit different. It's easier for me, but especially in companies that are mostly presented by men, it is different. I think it is difficult. You have to work more than you would if you were a man, especially if you're a young girl, and also if you're a good-looking young girl. I know a lot of colleagues who have to try more because of that, because their colleagues just don't take them seriously. So it takes more effort. It is also what makes us stronger, I guess. You just have to try. This doesn't take you down, I guess.
And also women to women, we can be pretty much hard on each other.
I feel great because I traveled to Middle East and to Asia and to North Africa many times, and I see the position of the women there and then here, and I think we're quite good off, but still there are things to be done, right? So I would say it's not bad, definitely, but it can always be better.
As a woman in Slovenia, I feel okay. I don't know. I don't have problems with it. I don't think about that.
To live as a woman in Slovenia is the same as for the boys, in my opinion, because Slovenia is so beautiful and one of the safest countries in the world. And I really never, ever, ever had even thought about it. I'm lacking of something just because I'm a woman.
I'm satisfied. I don't miss anything. I think we can tell what we really mean. We have many choices what to do. We can behave in public just like we feel. We have a lot of jobs to do.
I feel quite okay, in Slovenia.
But I like being a woman in Slovenia.
I'm like being a woman in Slovenia.